Rachel Monroe lay on the narrow exam table, staring at the white ceiling tiles as the ultrasound probe moved slowly across her lower abdomen. The room was quiet except for the soft hum of the machine and the sound of her own controlled breathing. She had done this many times before with her husband, Andrew, but today felt different. Dr. Caleb Wright suddenly stopped moving the probe. Rachel noticed immediately. He leaned closer to the screen. His brows tightened. His jaw locked. For several long seconds he didn't say a word. Rachel swallowed. "Is something wrong?" she asked. Dr. Wright cleared his throat but didn't answer right away. He adjusted the screen, studied it again, then gently set the probe aside and turned toward her. "Who has been treating you until today?" he asked. A knot formed in Rachel's chest. "My husband," she said. "Dr. Andrew Monroe. He's a gynecologist too." The air in the room changed. Dr. Wright went completely still. He studied her face as if choosing every word carefully. "Rachel," he said quietly, "I need you to listen very carefully. What I'm seeing inside your uterus should not be there." Her heart began to race. "What do you mean?" she whispered. "There is something inside you that does not belong there," he said. "It isn't natural tissue. It isn't a harmless growth. It appears to be a foreign object, and it has been there for a long time." Rachel felt ice spread through her body. "A foreign object?" He nodded. "And the fact that it's there raises very serious questions about how it got inside you, and who put it there." In that moment, everything Rachel believed about her life began to fracture. Andrew Monroe wasn't just her husband. He was her doctor, her protector, the voice she trusted most when it came to her own body. They had been married for 15 years. Friends called them solid, steady, the kind of couple that never fought in public and always arrived together. Andrew ran a respected women's health clinic in Phoenix. Patients praised his calm voice and gentle hands. Rachel used to feel proud when people said she was lucky. Whenever she complained of pain, Andrew smiled and told her it was nothing. Hormones, stress, age. He explained things so confidently that she felt foolish for worrying. "Trust me," he always said. "I know your body better than anyone." So she trusted him. She trusted him when the cramps worsened, when her cycle became erratic, when exhaustion settled deep into her bones. She wanted children someday. Andrew always agreed. "Just not yet. Later," he said. "There's time." Looking back, Rachel realized how much power she had handed over without noticing. When someone controls your home, your heart, and your health, you never think to look for danger. For 6 months her body had been screaming. The pain came in sharp waves, deep and relentless. Some days she could barely stand. Other days she forced herself through it because Andrew said nothing was wrong. He stopped ordering tests, stopped suggesting scans. When she asked about seeing another doctor, he laughed softly and kissed her forehead. "Why would you need anyone else when you have me?" That should have sounded loving. Instead, it made her feel trapped. The night she collapsed on the bathroom floor shaking, fear finally outweighed loyalty. When Andrew left town for a conference, Rachel made the call. Dr. Caleb Wright listened. He didn't interrupt. He didn't dismiss her. He ordered an ultrasound immediately. And then he went silent. "What is that?" Rachel asked, staring at the screen. Dr. Wright took a slow breath. "It looks like a foreign device," he said. "Embedded in your uterus." "I've never had anything inserted," she whispered. "I'm afraid of things like that." "Then we need to find out how it got there." Blood tests. Advanced imaging. The truth came quickly. "You need surgery today," Dr. Wright said. "And I strongly advise you speak with the police. This is a crime." At the county hospital, surgeons removed the object. It was an old intrauterine device, banned more than a decade ago. "It's been inside you for years," the surgeon said. "It caused severe inflammation and precancerous changes. We caught it just in time." The serial number told the rest of the story. The device had been logged as destroyed 8 years earlier by Andrew Monroe. Rachel closed her eyes as Detective Sophia Grant spoke. "If you hadn't come in when you did, you likely would have developed cancer." 3 days later, Rachel walked into Andrew's clinic. There she met Emily Ross, a nurse holding a pregnancy test and wearing a ring identical to Rachel's. Andrew had 2 children, A second family. And a plan. I solved the problem with Rachel during her surgery. One message read. She'll never have children. Rachel copied everything. That evening, Andrew came home with flowers. She showed him the truth. The police arrived moments later. Andrew Monroe was arrested for medical assault and grievous bodily harm. At trial, the evidence spoke louder than words. His license was revoked. He was sentenced to prison. Justice finally found him. 1 year later, Rachel's life was quiet. She adopted a little girl named Grace. When Grace called her mom, something inside Rachel finally healed. She lost the future she imagined, but gained one that was honest, safe, and free. And if Rachel has one message for every woman, it's this. Never ignore the voice inside you that says something is wrong. The most dangerous people aren't strangers. They're the ones who use your trust as a weapon.